Did you see what just happened in the White House today between President Trump and President Zelensky? President Trump held a meeting today with President Zelensky from Ukraine, basically to saw a mineral deal that will closely tie the two countries together and both help out the United States and Ukraine. But things quickly took a turn for the worst. Once the meeting started between both presidents, you can see quickly that both presidents started to raise their voice a little bit, and things kind of got a little bit awkward as they started going back and forth at each other.
The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position.
They just continue to go back and forth at each other. It was kind of like, was this even supposed to be shown? Like, it was kind of awkward how this was aired for everyone to see, as you can physically yourself see both presidents only not agreeing, but really starting to raise their voice back and forth.
God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't
God
know that.
bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on
position
this
to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly
this.
what
I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position.
Then, if you think it couldn't get worse, Vice President Vance accused Zelensky of not saying thank you enough to them. So Zelensky posted these tweets of him saying thank you basically over and over again to them. This was him tweeting how he said thank you. I mean, it's not, like I said, they're just going back and forth. It's actually really crazy to see. As tensions rose, as I mentioned, this was live. Reporters were there. A reporter asked Zelensky a question that some might take as a little aggressive as well.
Why don't you wear a suit? Why don't you wear a suit? You're the highest level in this country's office, and you refuse to wear a suit.
That was a reporter asking Zelensky if he owns a suit. I mean, it was just all around a very hostile. I don't know if the hostile is the right word for it, but it was a lot of tension in that room, obviously with both presidents. But as you've seen, the reporters were kind of directing some of their hostility at the president Zelensky as well. This continued to go back and forth, and actually they were supposed to have a press conference after with both presidents, and they canceled that press conference. And also the president Zelensky did leave the White House earlier than expected. Let me know what your thoughts of this were. It was just a really strange thing. Do you think Trump was being too aggressive? Do you think Zelensky was being disrespectful? What made this happen to where they got hostile so fast to where Zelensky ended up leaving the White House without doing the press conference? Just what happened to make this get bad so quick?